Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I went ahead and got myself out. I was talking to you guys last night, and basically my had some things my wife wanted to do, so I had to cut out early while I was exiting the dungeon. But that's all good. That's how life goes sometimes. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and break this camp here because we're going to go ahead and move on. We've already finished Yingvild, which is basically really a actually, I did pretty well considering I've came in here and had a super rough time. But I don't know if you guys noticed that the game was really pulling all the stops on that, and they were looking to I think they were looking to take me out, which is all good. That's what the game is supposed to do. Supposed to try and outthink, and it's supposed to figure out ways to get rid of me. But you know, playing survival mode is one of those things that it's not really like you're looking to have an easy time going through the game. That's another camping spot out there that's close by, but I think there's usually like an Argonian or somebody that camps there as well, so sometimes they're not as friendly to you coming out and camping there. That's another reason I didn't go that direction. But we're heading to Solitude now. We're going to get the Barenziah Stones around Solitude. And I think I was telling you guys last time, my objective is to get an area close to Solitude, because I've got to do a couple of quest things to actually get the house in Solitude. And even though it's the last kind of Barenziah Stone that I need to get, but there's things you have to earn the right to be able to purchase the house. So basically you're entering in the Thainship, so you got to be ready for all that. So I think the place I want to go, it came with Anniversary Edition. It's a player home technically. It's a hunting lodge basically that's up in the mountains up there near the Thalmor embassy. So we're going to do that first, is get there. But before we go there, that's weird. Maybe because I haven't been riding Shadowmere. I thought Shadowmere stayed here, but more than likely Shadowmere went back to the other sanctuary near the Black Pond where he came out of. That's where he usually will return. If you can't find him, always go look there. And I may have to go look there as well, because I don't think I took the Barenziah Stone when I left there, before I left. I don't think I did that. And I need to clear that guy too, so he doesn't stand on the porch for the rest of eternity. But that's another day. Right now I am going through Dawnstar, and I got to get to Solitude. But first, going to Solitude, I'm going to stop, yes, you guessed it, and raid the Khajiit chest on my way. I'm already overloaded, and is there ever enough gold? There is never enough gold. I got to get to 100,000, so that's what I'm going to do. You spend your time in Skyrim doing... Somebody asked that question the other day, what's the max amount of gold you've ever gotten? I think my main character from PlayStation 3 had like 1 million or more. But he was like 253rd level. Let's see if I can break anything from this. We'll break and then sell, and then we'll head to Solitude.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar.
Yes, you're here to lend your magic, and I will be back to see you at some point. Not right today, though. Okay, let's see what we can break here. Ooh, got paralyzation on a bow. There you go. I can put paralyzation on something. I like paralyzing things. Sure grip. I still don't have anything for healing, so I'm keeping those revival rings and the revival necklace. That was blind luck me getting those. I don't know if it's just part of the game. I really appreciate it, game. Thank you.
If you're here about the night, take a look.
Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sell you stuff. I might have heard about things, but I'm going to sell stuff first. No, I'm going to sell those. No, sell one of those. Sell one of those. We'll hold those for right now. And the other illusion up here. That's 1575. That's 2125. There, this one gets sold. Shattered ring. Oh, she doesn't have any gold left. Okay, sold everything we want to for her. Try and sell down here down the hill, and then we'll head straight to Solitude. Actually, we can. The Dainty Sload is a boat that sits right on this side of Solitude. I'm probably going to go raid it first because that's one of the Barenziah Stones for Solitude, is in the Dainty Sload. The Dainty Sload also will end up being a Thieves Guild specialty quest.
Seems like no one. Take a look.
Yeah, all that stuff I can sell. It's close. There you go. Leave one hit point and give him one more dagger for it.
And back if you need steel.
Move it, move it!
And a lot of people, I don't know if you sell to this lady here. She's also a merchant for potions right here in Dawnstar. Dawnstar doesn't have a lot of merchants.
The mortar makes potions. Hey, no, I don't have it. Take a look.
I'm not buying anything, but I'm selling everything. She only got 10 left. Let me give her a bottle of wine. Or a few bottles of wine. There you go.
Let me know if you come down to the
And my goal right now is about half, 50,000 right now. So I need to get the 100,000 before I get the golden touch. But technically I need to get, because I'm going to spend like 30,000 when I get to Solitude. So I need to get above that. So when I get to Solitude, there's 3 vendors that are pretty good to sell at, because they're real close, which is a good thing. The one guy who I love to sell at in Solitude is the arrow making guy. He just kind of out of the way, up next to the blacksmith, but he is really, you can buy arrows, which usually in regular game they're light. They don't weigh anything, and they still don't weigh as much as armor, but he sells them really high. But the thing is that you can still sell back you can sell a ton of crap to him just by buying some arrows. Kind of still thinking on what arrow I want to be my final type of arrow. I think the bone is actually really sounding interesting to me. I'm only stopping by here because I know there's stuff here I can grab. Just taking stuff to sell, steel. Sell steel. It's also a place to sleep and cook here, so Since it's survival mode, it always makes sense, especially when you're in the north, to stop and take a moment to cook and sleep. So the best way to get warm is to take a nap. I don't know why my camera's aimed low, that all the food is like not kind of where it's supposed to be. And that salmon doesn't want to be grabbed for some reason.
Yes, listener. How may I serve you?
Okay, those roots don't want to be grabbed either. So let me cook and then I'll sleep and then we'll get on the road again. So apple cabbage stew.
Listen, it's an honor. And before you.
Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep. You sleep in the corner over there. Still morning, but doesn't hurt to get a little bit of rest, warm up, eat some food. So I'm well fed, so we are ready to roll. I will hit the Dainty Sload on the way, so you get to see that. Actually, let's get this attention of this saber cat over here running around. Yeah, I took most of his life with that shot, so he's not. And he goes down. Sorry if I made anybody dizzy. Mud crab, really? No, I can say honestly, I don't think I've ever been killed by a mud crab. But there's a first time for everything, so never say never. critical to the mud crab. Yeah, I can't wait to get to that place to kind of stage my equipment, because this walking slow is really getting on my nerves. First person is really getting on my nerves. Not a big fan of first person. Stop messing around. You guys are like, wait, go ahead and get to the quest, man. 16 minutes in and you're still freaking dinking around on the shore. Yes, I know. That's right, the Dainty Sload is very close. So we'll hurry right along. It's not like very close, but it's close enough. Messing around trying to get me to stop. There's the Carlia still in port, and it stays in port. Once you do the Dark Brotherhood, it stays right there. That's why I was saying you can use it as a player home, because it's supposed to be safe storage. The only problem I had with it is entering through the water every time. That'd be kind of a pain. And I'd much rather have a legal property. In some ways, they make all these mod properties and stuff like that in safe storage. For the game, most often, if I'm got a main player, I want to have an actual property, one that came with the game in the first place. Proudspire Manor came with the game in the first place. So the chances of glitches and things like that, I think, are just a lot less. When you put stuff, and I don't really try and stand stuff up inside player homes. I basically just put it right there on the in a chest. I pick a couple of chests in the main bedroom there, and I'll put everything there. That's only stuff I can't reproduce myself. That's one of my policies about collecting things. I don't collect like crap that I can make myself in a forge. Unless it's like stuff that's difficult to craft or expensive to craft, then I'll keep that stuff. I'll leave forced die on the dock for this. This is the Dainty Sload right here. I'll leave forced die on the dock when I go in. But I think I've actually raided this place before. I don't know. I think I did. Anyway, let me jump off. No, it's not empty. They're up here. Basically, I back my way out of direct combat because you know how I am. As long as they die, I really don't care how. With a little skooma on the side there. Look at those husks. It won't let me grab them though. I think they made survival mode because how many players do you know who've never ate a decent meal in their life in Skyrim? Most people just run around killing things. Don't eat, don't sleep. Come on, you guys, let's go inside now. I can't bring Force Die inside, so when you stay out here, Force Die. We're going in for the Barenziah Stone. We'll go out to the thing after this. I'm just going to get this Barenziah Stone, and then the next place will be that place I was telling you about that you can, pretty much you can stage stuff there. So this will hopefully be the last time I'm going to be walking around carrying freaking everybody and his brother. Well, at least I'll get rid of the stuff that I look to keep, and then everything else I'll focus on selling it. Always kills me when people are like, "Oh, your character's underdressed. It's cold in Skyrim," and then you got bandits running around in like breeches and freaking loincloths. It's like, okay, yeah, it's cold in Skyrim. Everybody in Skyrim should technically be dressed like the Skull. Not like running around in freaking black cloth and short sleeves. They should be dressed like the Skull, wearing like freaking bear furs. Yeah, usually I don't grab all the food, but you know, survival mode, so food we're grabbing.
Listen, it's an honor to stand before you.
And it's an honor to stand next to you as well. That's why I like the Dark Brotherhood initiates. They're just so like subservient. They don't give you any lip. They just do what tell you. If you dismiss them, you're like, okay, good to go. I'm going back. I think that's the guy in the basement talking. Actually, you know, let me look. I don't see voices. I don't see anybody's voice. Let me check my setting for that. Display. Subtitles. Yep, general subtitles. They're all displayed, so I don't know why they're not, well, I don't see his, like, voice description. What's going on? No, just curious. Thought I should be seeing something I wasn't. I could hear the Corsair down there talking. That's why I was wondering why I can't see any words. What's he talking about? Ah, the head comes off. Yeah, I got his head off. Yeah. I know, it's kind of disturbing that I like to chop people's heads off, but hey, it's my game. I want to put skill in it if I didn't want to do that. I'll pick the rest of the stuff up on the way out. I think all we have left is the captain. He doesn't usually put up too much of a fight. First mate, this is not the captain, first mate. So he's taken out. Let's take his key. Anything else he has there? Come out of there. Like something's on the floor. Nope. And there's our Barenziah Stone. You know what? It's freaking. We just killed everybody. It's freaking 8 at night. Let's go ahead and go the whole. Let me go ahead and sleep till morning. Why walk out into the nighttime cold when I got a happy little bed right here? I know, I'm rested and hungry. So I'm well fed, so. This is also, if you don't have the fur set, like the hat, there's a hat with the, comes with the fur armor. This is the one place that has like several sets, full sets of the fur armor variety. if you're interested in doing a build with that. I've considered that, holding all the what's called to make a survivor set of fur armor, but I just haven't gotten around to kind of investing time in that. There's a couple things as far as maintenance that I really need to invest time in. With leading a normal life, it's not always as convenient for me. And also trying to get these out on time. I do try and get them out timely, but sometimes I'm not till like almost midnight before I get a chance to try and load it. So, and I know I don't owe no obligation to my fans out there or people who are followers, but me personally, I feel I owe the obligation. If you took the time to follow me, I take time to make sure I get videos out for you guys to enjoy kind of what I'm watching, what I'm doing, see what I'm playing, how I'm playing. That's the hat I was talking about. Usually you always get the fur shoes, but not always the fur hat. I think that's what my very first survivor, I think he's in all fur. That's what his whole plan was, to do the whole playthrough in all fur. But he's also just a hunter, so he's out in the woods. I only got stuck with the Barenziah beacon once. And I always played him as an agoraphobia. He doesn't like being out, doesn't like being, or claustrophobic, doesn't want to be in inside places. So he doesn't like leaving house or going inside houses. He likes being out in the woods, hunting and things like that. Oh, that's the guy's head bobbing along. Yeah, I think we've taken everything else out of here, so now it's a quick ride over to show you where the night. There's usually like three bandits that are over there though, so we're gonna have to whip them. But that's it, and then then I'll have a place to stay and like dump all the extra stuff that I really want to keep, and then everything else I take into the city to sell. Yeah, I'm even taking ladles up in here. Okay, that's it. We got this whole place all cleared out. Touched every chest drawer and took out every person. So now it's time to get to the other side and do it again. We'll have three people. We gotta fight first, then read the note, and then go get the corpse, and then come back and fight again. Oh shoot, I fell in the water. Come on, Forest Eye, up and out, up and out. Get me out of the water, don't let me freeze. I haven't noticed really that I freeze that much when I go in the water with a horse though. I should just go out there to sweep the Carlia though, because I don't think if I remember right, I just took the main stuff I had, and I didn't finish because I was thinking about moving back in there. I may do it with one of my pirate characters. This is more of a thorough build where I'm looking to get specific objective, which is getting all the main quests done. So. And I'm almost coming around because after I finish the Barenziah Stones here, the Dark Brotherhood that that armor that I need to get is just over away from here, so that'll be my next objective after I get the Barenziah Stones. And the one, there's another Barenziah Stone on the other side that is just a cave. We'll get that as well, because you don't really have to do anything other than go in and kill a troll. It's the cave that you end up in when you come out of the Thalmor embassy. That's the cave we're going to go into there and get. It's called the Reeking cave. I used to get confused on where it's at, but I'm more certain now on where it's at. Because it's close to this, I used to go further down, but it's close to the one I'm going to show you, this hideout. I used to think it was closer to the, what's called temple. That's not spider trying to spit at me. You spit at somebody else, spider, I'm not stopping for you. I'm going up here because there is some hidden treasure. It's not really like super treasure, but it's I think usually it's a sword and some stuff. Another one of those examples where I've been playing this long enough that I've got some stuff memorized. If I can jump up. Come on, let me jump up. Elven Greatsword and empty urn, full urn, empty, full urn. Once I turn in these Barenziah Stones, I'll get better treasure off of those. So we're over here to look for the Reeking cave, and this is the way up. Okay, the Thalmor embassy is right here. And I'm going to go down here. Try and get to the Reeking cave. Yeah, I used to go up by the Statue of Meridian. I'd always get lost, and it's not actually by the Statue of Meridian. It's closer to here. The area that I'm looking for. I'm going back down to that freaking Is that the cave I'm looking for? I don't think so. No, I don't think it is at all. Sorry about that. See there. Go toward this other house, should be the hideout that I'm talking about. Okay, this is where I'm talking about that I need to get to. Yeah, the hideout is over there. That means the cave that I'm looking for should be right along here. Oh, there it is right there. The Reeking Cave. If I'm not mistaken. You guys can make fun of me later if this is wrong. But this should just be just going in to get it, and there it is, the Reeking Cave. Yeah. Okay, going in here. Just have to get the troll that's running around in here. We'll give the troll a special treat though. Since it's a troll. There you go, troll. Get fire and lightning. This is also the area that you come out when you take out the Thalmor embassy. You come out in here. Way to go. Well, we got a mage we can take stuff off of. We got a bag of gold. We got a satchel. We got the unusual gem. Why'd you bump me? Get the unusual gem. Yeah, I think that is it. Yep, that's all. So we are good to go. And now we're going to go back out. We got a couple bandits to take out at this camp. And once we take the bandits out at the camp, then we'll be ready to do that, read the note and do that quest to get the inside of the camp. To get inside, there's a chest inside and everything. It's fun, you'll like it. But anyway, that's how you get here, is go to the Thalmor embassy first and then go around to the left-hand side, and that's what gets you to this Reeking Cave, where you get the Barenziah Stone. There's another one in the Queen's Chamber, and it's not too hard to get either. And now we're going to go to this, it's called the Ironback Cave. I think it's up here closer. It's called the Ironback Hideout, is what it's called. That's what we're going to. Yeah, there it is. And this is almost like a, to tell you honestly, it's almost like a damn Khajiit chest, because there's a ton of shit in here. Here they come. Oh, I meant to give him Storm. That's alright, I'll give them both. I'm hanging back because there is an archer up there. The reason I hang back on archers is because just like stealth archers of the group or the game, You know, sometimes archers can be very deadly, even if they're NPCs. They'll kill you from a distance, and you get up in there and they got a wooden longbow. It's like if they're smoking people. That's what I did with my very first high level character, 253. He runs around with freaking iron weapons and a freaking wooden bow and freaking the original iron armor, just to be like facetious. Nothing fancy. He's just a dude. All three of them are up. Well, freezing. Yep, we're all freezing, but we've got Ironback Hideout. See what I told you? Freaking up there, freaking killing people. He's got a wooden freaking bow. It's like, are you kidding me? A wooden bow, and they're up here scrapping like freaking the hard as possible. It's like, oh, really? Anyway, it just makes me laugh, actually. I am freezing, though, so let's get inside first. Yeah, and somebody was, maybe that was her. Somebody was shooting ebony arrows. There's the hideout right there, but you need to get the what's called first, the note first, and then go get the other guy's body. Yeah, started Night Hunter. Get the baked potatoes, get the grilled leeks. Open the chest. And then we eat some hot stuff to make us not die. Good to go. Let's go over and get this thing now. Come on, out of my way. There you go, you're out of my way now. There you go, force die, come on. Let's go now. And then to get the guy's body, it's not that difficult actually. Like you see where the Thalmor embassy is, you're basically right under their nose. But you go across here, jump up the rocks, and that takes you right to the guy's body. Yeah, literally jump up the rocks. And you come right down here. You found the remains. Collect a couple of things you get from him. You get to raid his body for stuff. You get the keys. You get a crossbow. What else is laying around here? I think that's it. Okay, we get the keys and crossbow. Now we have to go back to the hideout, and now I can store my stuff and not be overloaded. The only problem with this hideout is I don't believe there's a place to sleep inside. But while I'm doing this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a camp out in the area in front of the hideout, so I got a place to sleep and cook. I should try and see if I can make a camp inside the hideout. That'd be cool too. I'll try it just to see if it'll let me do it. But this is the Ironback Hideout. Probably one of the better homes too, because it's, especially if I can make a camp inside. I'm gonna try just to see if I can do it. But it's probably one of the better homes just because it is out of the way. I like out of the way homes. I like homes that are not like actually in the middle of the sea. I mean, yeah, I put my family and whatever in like Proud Spire, but I prefer places that are just out of the way and nobody is there. Okay, this is here, this is here, this is here. We're inside. What I'm gonna try and do, I can sell that crap. I'm gonna shovel down here either. But it's already decorated. You'll see that there's actually a anvil over here you can smith and work on. I don't think there's a wood pile. Then you've got these weapons are here already. The silver weapons are here already. Get the what's called stuff out of there. Get arrows on the ground, and then the explosive arrows from the inventory from the anniversary edition. All the explosive arrows and 2 crossbows, elven and a ebony crossbow, are just in here kind of hanging out. Ooh, frost salt, take off those. Don't need the quill. Don't need bloody rags. I will take the ultimate healing. I usually don't like to undecorate shelves unless there's stuff that I actually need. So, an archer place, I'm going to try this just to see if I can do it. Do I have them or does she have them? Oh, I do have the camping supplies. Let me see if it'll work. I'm going to aim right here. And I'm going to put my camping supplies and see if it works. Oh, can't build a campsite indoors. I got a message. Can't be done. Okay. Anyway, since I can't sleep in here, I do got stuff. Some stuff I'm going to take out of here because silver sword, I think I'll leave that. I'm going to take the warhammer, take this out. I'm going to leave the silver stuff up. Indicative of it being a vampire hunter home. And now I'm going to go back outside. And I'm going to build a campsite. Then I'm going to come back in here and put my stuff down. So you can search the stew pot, but you can't. This is one of those ones you can't do what you call it too. Let me see if I can do a campsite right here. Do I have to be down? I think I probably have to be a more flat surface. Let me do it down here. So yeah, it's kind of the bed is. I guess I can sleep. I'm sleeping in the snow, but I can cook. I got a little what's called here, so I have to sleep in the snow, but I've got a place to camp and cook and have dead bodies laying around while I'm doing it. Okay, I'm gonna go in and put stuff up. I'm not gonna make you guys sit around for all that. You can kind of see where I'm at, what I've done. Got any questions? Basically, put it in the comments, and I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff up and get myself ready to go to town and sell stuff, and we'll start next time with that. So you guys have a good night. Hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe.